So a lot of things have changed since my last What I Eat in a Day video. Since I've been eating a lot more, haven't been tracking calories or macros, and I'm also starting to implement some carb up days. So I wanted to give you guys an idea of what that looks like and take you along. Also, my cat is going crazy. So if you see something running along back there, that's her. All right, so I'm gonna take you guys along for breakfast and let's get going because I'm hungry. So there you have it. I've got 3 scrambled eggs, a couple pieces of that beer bread that I make. It's made with almond flour and coconut flour. I can link the recipe in the description below for that. And I have half an avocado with salt and pepper, and I also sprinkled some nutritional yeast on the eggs after I cooked them. Oh, I also cooked the eggs in bacon fat. I've been reading the past couple days about how caffeine can have an impact on hormonal balance for women. So starting today, I am doing decaf, just because I still love the taste of coffee and it's a great way for me to get my collagen and extra fats in the morning. So I put collagen and some coconut oil in here as well, and that'll be my breakfast. Nice, full, big breakfast. This will keep me full until lunch, and I won't be crazy thinking about food all morning because I'm still hungry from the tiny bit that I ate. I'm a huge believer now in intuitive eating and not tracking and counting macros and calories because that just makes you crazy, and I'm not gonna do it ever again. Plus, it feels good to be full and have enough nutrients that your body needs. So I'm gonna go eat this. So I'm going to be making a whole chicken crock-pot meal for dinner tonight. This is something that is easy to make, that can be customizable for Cam to add fats to since he's not doing carb ups. And I'm also going to include some potatoes and carrots in there for me since I'm doing a carb up. So this is a really easy way to make the same meal and have it be a totally different macro ratio for both of us. cover this up and let it cook on low for 5 to 6 hours. It's about 2 o'clock and I'm getting hungry for lunch. I'm feeling super lazy with my food today, so I'm just gonna make a really quick salad with some salmon on it and call it a day. We'll make a quick side note about pesto that you get in the store. Be sure to get pesto that is made with olive oil and not sunflower oil or soybean oil or canola oil. Those oils are terrible for you. Also watch out for sugars in them. I like this one because it just has olive oil, basil, cashew nuts, Romano cheese, pine nuts, skimmed powder milk, garlic, and salt. So really basic ingredients, no extra sugars, and no awful oils. So there you go, super basic salad, a bed of spring mix and spinach, some canned salmon, some hemp hearts, salt, pepper, olive oil, and pesto. Mix it all up and that'll be delicious. I'm also gonna have some small handful of hazelnuts and some kombucha for probiotic benefits. And I'm also gonna get some water with lemon. So when you're doing keto, just splashed lemon all over myself, your liver is having to process a lot more fats than normal. And you want to really take measures to support your liver. So lemon in your water will really help with that. Plus it's delicious. I get this kombucha at Costco. Comes in a pack of 6 or 8 of them. Also watch out with kombuchas for extra sugars in them. They do contain natural sugars for the fermentation process, but you don't want to have extra sugars in the ingredients. So this one, the ingredients are kombucha culture, black tea, green tea, kiwi juice, fresh pressed ginger juice, and that's it. I'll typically just have a few sips from each bottle, and that'll last me a few days. Coolest cat I've ever known. This chicken is looking so good. One of our favorite crock-pot recipes, and it's so simple. So this is how I do a carb up day, where I have a regular fatty breakfast and lunch as you saw, and then now for dinner I fill about half of my plate with higher carb veggies, and then I have my protein and a small amount of fats. So if you're interested in doing a carb up, if the high fat isn't feeling super great for you after a while and you know you're in ketosis, then try something like this and see how you feel. Cam just left to go hunting for the weekend, and I'm gonna heat myself up some bone broth. I'm feeling a little like a cold might be coming on, scratchy throat, things like that. So bone broth will be great for that. Also, the lighting in here is terrible. I apologize. So bone broth is something that I would normally add butter or coconut oil to when I drink it. Also a lot of salt for the electrolytes. But since I'm having a carb up day today, I won't add any fats this time, just the salt. It's a little foamy from the salt, but it is so good. If you don't want to pay the price of buying pre-made bone broth, you can make it on your own. I will probably make a video coming up soon on how to do that since it's so easy. Legit the easiest thing you can make. So that might be coming up soon. But I hope this video helped give you guys an idea of how to do a carb up responsibly. I know that some people freak out when they hear that carrots and potatoes can be eaten on keto. It's totally fine as long as it works for you and you stay in ketosis or are quickly able to get back into ketosis the next day. And that's been working for me. It also works great for people with thyroid or hormonal dysfunction. Kind of is what I'm going through and trying to work out, and the carb up will help regulate those types of imbalances. It's also great for people who are doing heavy lifting or HIIT training, things like that, where you're doing short bursts of high intensity workout. The extra carbohydrates will help to replenish those glycogen stores that you need to do those types of movement and help you feel good. So I would encourage you, if you've been doing the classic keto, high fat, moderate protein, low carb, you know you're in ketosis, but you're just not feeling the greatest, try experimenting with doing some carb ups and see what works for your body. Everybody's gonna be different, and what works for me might not work for you, and what works for you might not work for me. So find what works for you and you'll be set. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up as always, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more. Thanks so much guys for watching. I'll see you next time.